Main reason is that everyone is on WhatsApp. Even my grandmother is on WhatsApp. Your customer carries a machine with them all the time that you can ping, and they will read the messages at almost at 95 to 100% surety. The big question is that if everyone is using this and you have this power, why are you not using it for your business? Okay, so the main topic today is exactly what is written here. So how to boost your sales, how to boost your business with WhatsApp in 2025. And as some of you know, who have been following Serviceform for a while, we have been developing a lot of tools around WhatsApp, and now we have something exciting that we are launching. And that is why this webinar is here. We're also on Product Hunt today. So if you are a Product Hunt user, please go and upvote us. We are doing relatively badly, so please go and...
No, we're doing good.
No, we're doing good, actually.
Yeah, so by the way, if you want to know how to win Product Hunt, I have a tip for that as well. You can ask me privately. We have done that in the past, but now we just did a smaller launch. And why we're talking about WhatsApp and what do we know about this topic? We have actually helped over 1,600 companies around the world build all kinds of conversational tools, all kinds of conversational experiences on their websites online. We use AI, we started before AI was cool. And now we are using those tools as well, which have come recently, but we also do a lot of things on this. And we have here me, Jarkko, I'm the CTO of the company. I do a lot of the technical work, sort of the nerd who can also talk. And we have also here Henrik, if you can say a few things about yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm a sales manager here in Serviceform. I've been working in the education industry for a long time, and now I am developing the real estate industry in Spain. And I'm super glad to be here with you all so that you can enjoy this amazing tool that Hamad has built.
And also maybe to add here that Henrik has been the one who's been actually giving this new WhatsApp WhatsApp tool to the customers, which has been there's a lot of hands-on experience.
Yeah, I lost my hair, as you can see from the preview in the process.
Oh my, nice. What about Hamad?
Hello. I'm also the nerd who talks, but also the pretty one. My name is Hamad, obviously. I also am the one who built the thing. So looking forward, actually super excited to show you guys what it's capable of doing.
Nice. Let's intro the topic very quickly. I'm not 100% sure that every one of you know why you should be using WhatsApp for your business. So very quickly around that. And the main reason is that everyone is on WhatsApp. And here are some numbers by country. I know that some of you are not from these countries, but these are the main numbers. So almost everyone in Finland is using WhatsApp. And as you see here on the right side, this is my grandmother and my message with my grandmother. So even my grandmother is on WhatsApp. And pretty much you have your customer carries a machine with them all the time that you can ping. And they will read the messages at almost at 95 to 100% surety. So you have this immense power with WhatsApp to connect your customers. But the main thing is you need to know that make sure that they want to hear from you. And then the big question is that if everyone is using this and you have this power, why are you not using it for your business? So that is the main point that I'd like you guys to take away, that you need to do something, and we have very practical use cases, very practical tips for you guys in this webinar that you can start using. Yes, and here's a couple of statistics from outside, that there's a lot of order tracking use cases, event notifications, customer service, and promotional things that you can do with the WhatsApp campaigns. I will show a couple of examples. It's a very easy way for you to get in touch with your customers, and mainly for them to get in touch with you and keep in touch. Very important is also that you can get qualified leads. So if someone is you on WhatsApp, it will always have their phone number and their WhatsApp name. So you will always get a lead. Instead of that, if someone chats you on the live chat, you will get only the live chat that you can continue, but you need to be there. But this one, you always get the lead. You can also do integrations and all this. And you can be in the pocket in their favorite channel. So for example, I got an Airbnb because we moved out for a temporary accommodation, and I got a message from the owner, which is a company, that says that how am I and do I need anything? And this kind of support is where WhatsApp thrives and what we really want to do. So Hamad, what is the stuff that you built? Why is it different from normal like WhatsApp bots, WhatsApp flows?
So the difference between a WhatsApp campaign and a WhatsApp bot is that a bot is basically you can speak to the bot, but then for example, let's take a good example. How to say this? In a WhatsApp bot, in that scenario, the customer will talk to the business, right? But a business cannot talk to a customer because Meta does not allow that. So in that case, for a business to talk to a customer, they need to send a template, and that is why we built the WhatsApp campaigns, where you can bulk send pre-approved templates by Meta to all these customers that you have. And obviously, we recently also launched the dynamic templates, so you can send personalized dynamic templates to all your customers with names or the ID, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That's the difference.
Nice. And here's a couple of examples of what you can send with the templates is, for example, if you have old customers in your database which have left you details and you know that they would like to get in touch, you can send them messages. You can nurture new prospects. Let's say if someone fills a form on your website and you want more information from them, you can send them follow-ups and reminders, as some of you have already received to this webinar. Some of them may be a little bit too early because we were a little bit too keen on pressing the button, but you can also send reminders on getting people to webinars and events. And for example, event managers, this is a fantastic thing.
You can also send promo codes, by the way.
Promo codes, exactly. And good example was also the we just did a feature where you can book a time and then you can get a reminder for the time that has come. So that is our booking calendar use case.
Yeah.
Nice. And now I really want to go deep into a couple of use cases in a couple of industries and actual examples of what you can do with WhatsApp. What are the numbers and how it works? And Hamad will demo a little bit deeper this, but first I just want to go through the basic use case. So one of our top industry is car sales, so automotive. We work with 50 car sales companies around the world, and almost every one of them that has taken WhatsApp into use has seen massively good results. And the number that I got from all the mass is that after take WhatsApp into use is that you will get 18% increase in cars sold. So if you are now selling 100,000 cars, you would be selling 118,000 cars. And that is a rough number based on a lot of data from lots of different customers. So the main thing is what I would recommend you do is on your car pages and on your website in general, provide a WhatsApp contact option, and then use our system or another system to manage those leads that come through it. And you can route the leads to the right rooftops. We'll show you that as well, how to do it. And you can integrate your CRM, and you can get very deep statistics, which is a big problem with the other normal WhatsApp, that you cannot actually know what people are saying. And you can also re-engage with the old leads. And Hamad, you had a nice echo which you wanted to show. We could run through that.
I've got a few things. Let me share my screen. Make sure I don't end the webinar. That would be super fun.
Yeah, no, don't click the big red button.
What did I do? I don't know. Let me share my screen. So this is one of example sites of a automotive website. Now here we have you guys can see like the other tools that we have. We have a floating bar, we have a car cart, we have a chatbot over here. So, and also we have a carousel here, and we can view the cars. Let me show you guys. So let me just close this up. So for example, let's say if you're interested in an Audi, you click on the Audi, we visit the site. Now, if you really like this, and now let's say you have a date coming up and you want to show off to a girl, yeah, I got an Audi. But yeah, so let's say you want to get more details. You can call, you can email, but if you really need to know the details immediately and keep it in your phone, you can rather WhatsApp them. You can also copy this link and just send it to anyone who's interested. So let's click on the link and just show you guys. So we're going to click. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the name of the person, and we're also going to grab the name of the car, and also send the link of the car. in the message.
And in this one, by the way, we can add all kinds of dynamic data. So we can add the office name, we can add the registration number. Based on the registration number, we can get the office name. So this is the entry message is like our mini integration into the system. And we have all kinds of mapping that you can do with that, routing, all this kind of fun.
Yeah. So you can do a lot. So let's continue with the use WhatsApp web.
And by the way, in a mobile case, that would open up your phone straight away. It wouldn't go through this. But the people who use WhatsApp on the desktop, they know what to do when that comes up.
That's true. Yeah. Let's continue with this. I'm going to click send. I'm going to send it. Our flow, our chatbot is going to get the message. And by the way, this flow, you can do what you want. For now, we have pre-built a nice flow just for this use case. So here we have an option question. So we can choose one. You have the options that we just put there for the moment. We have book a test drive, check availability, offers and promo, and live agent. So if the customer, for example me, if I want to talk to an agent, I can just click agent. I can send it, and then the bot is going to say, just hold on a second, and then an agent will join.
One thing that a lot of our customers do here is that while an agent is actually joining, we would ask them, for example, about, do you have another car that you would like to exchange? So do they have another car to sell? And then you can, in the chatbot, you can ask like the contact details of that, the details of that car, the mileage, the registration number. So then when the agent gets to the phone or the WhatsApp, they don't actually need to ask those like repetitive questions again. So those are very, very common use cases.
Yeah, and also just as a reminder, even if it's a chatbot that we have pre-built, we have to follow meta rules, and there's some kind of rules that we must follow in the construction of these kind of tools. But it's important that we know what works and what not inside the WhatsApp bot.
Yeah, that's true. So there's things like limitations on the size of the question and these kind of things.
Yeah. Let's wait till our agent joins. Come on. Here we go, agent is here. How can I help you? I want a car, please. So you can just ask anything you want, and the agent is going to go. I will also show you guys how it looks like in the back end, like what's happening right here. Let's see, let's wait. I want a car. This live agent is taking some time. Bad reviews. Sure, email at serviceform.com.
And again, the difference here is that you're now chatting to the Serviceform backend and chatting to the Serviceform API instead of chatting through the WhatsApp tool on your phone. And the nice thing to use our backend instead of the WhatsApp on your phone, because you get statistics, you will get to keep all the data in your side and all of this. Hamad, if you can show the backend as well very quickly.
Yeah. So this is our backend. And go here. Here we go. This is me. You can click on the chat. Here we go. This is the chat.
This is chatting.
I want a car. And this is the agent. Can you please give me your email address? This is how it is.
Yeah. One important thing to remark is that using our interface helps you not being dependent on a terminal. That's something that most of the companies have right now. If you have different agents, they are all of them using WhatsApp Business to communicate with their customers. And using one only platform helps you have all your agents in one only area instead of depending on a phone. This will also give you insights on how the communication is doing and how it's developing between your agents and your customers.
Yep, this is one case actually. Yes, that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, y'all can drop the questions in the chat and I will reply.
Yes, let's get back to more use cases. But that was a basic use case presentation. So you have a button where you can start a WhatsApp conversation. Then that information, if no one answers, we can also push it to a CRM. And this is not just for the automotive use case. The same kind of things work in a lot of other industries, and we have our education expert Hendrik here. So if you could go a little bit through what you have been selling in the education space.
Yeah, actually, in education, we have been selling mostly the campaigns feature to re-engage with all leads that they had in the CRM and take benefit from them. Not take benefit, but sorry, it's not the right expression, but it's like engaging with them again and making them enroll in a new course. For example, these campaigns that you are seeing right now that have a massive open rate, they have been used to qualify leads that were taken from Meta, and that way they would understand if those leads were a good fit for the company or not. As you know, Meta ads usually provide just a name, a surname, and a mobile phone, and that's a way to requalify them with a campaign and engaging with a new chatbot that will let them know how much of an interest was in the campaign that they just clicked.
So they make a Facebook campaign, they drive leads in, and then they send a WhatsApp campaign to qualify those leads.
Exactly, to understand the real needs that this customer had. And once this was requalified, it was sent to the CRM so that their salespeople could contact them and finish the sale.
Okay, pretty smart. Who built this? Nice stuff.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is actually a good industry, a good education industry company that we have here in Spain. And apart from this use case, you can also restart conversations that have been expired for more than 24 hours. And it's a way to send a direct message to this customer and help them understand or start conversations with them again.
Yeah, and the nice thing here is when we talk about different industries is that a lot of the things that we do for one industry can be used for another one as well. And one use case back in the automotive case is the old leads re-engaging, which we a little bit poked into. But the idea is that I know a lot of our car sales customers. They have a lot of people who request to buy their car. Let's say I want to sell my Fiat, and I do want to sell my Fiat if someone in UK wants to buy it. It's not great and it's bad, but anyway, I have it to sell, and I have requested for a quote from a couple of companies. And what you could do, for example, is in a couple of months, the leads that did not end up into a sale, you could re-engage them. So you could send a message that, hey, I'm the salesperson. Do you still have your Fiat for sale? And these kind of things are what are very, very high quality because they're very, very specific, very targeted. And now give me a good price for my Fiat, I would sell it. But I don't want. It's a lot of work for me to go back and try to get it again. So as a customer, I would like that. And those kind of cases are where we are actually helping the customer are the important ones. Any other use cases, Hendrik, you have had in the education space?
Yeah, for example, there's this use case of a motorcycle dealership that had a bunch of leads that did not convert into a sales, and at some point they decided to run a campaign with dynamic information like, hello, Charco, a few months ago you were interested in a Harley Davidson custom, and now the price for this model, it's like, instead of 25,000, it's like 15,000. Are you still interested in buying this motor? And then resending these leads to the agents that they have in the sales team, so that the agent could finish the selling process.
That's very nice, because in most cases, roughly 20% of leads turn into any kind of meeting or sales opportunity, and then the 80% is what you can re-engage with this tool. With the emails, of course, but WhatsApp has been very good at that. So this is powerful for. And another industry that we are pushing into quite deeply now is e-commerce. And in e-commerce, all the other stuff that we have talked about works very well as well. But think about all the things you do with email for your e-commerce customers. You can do similar things with WhatsApp. And the thing is that WhatsApp is way more open because it's in your face. But the thing is that you always need to remember is to make sure that when you're sending messages to people, that they have actually opted in or are interested in those things. So here's a couple of examples that order tracking and updates. You could, if you have an order tracking system, you can sync WhatsApp with it. If you have all these other systems, instead of using email, you can just into the same system, you could say that Serviceform send this template. This is the kind of stuff that we are pushing into the e-commerce side as well. And then we also want to do the customer support side of e-commerce that you can ask, which Hamad is actually working on, which has been on automotive right now. So we have like a recommendations AI that you could ask automotive website, hey, what are the cheapest Fiats you have which have red color and it's good for my wife, and then it will give you examples. So similar things but in the e-commerce industry. That's coming, not there today, but it's very close to.
That's definitely for the next webinar.
Yeah, definitely for the next webinar. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then real estate is one of our top industries as well. This is the last use cases I'll go through. Then we'll go a little bit deeper into what to actually do. But very similar than in the other industries. Any use cases, Henrik, you had for real estate?
Yes, a few. But the most recent one, it's a WhatsApp button in the website of a customer that links automatically to a WhatsApp bot. And at the same time, when you ask specific questions about how to rent a property, which documentation, and any other kind of information relevant to contract relation, the AI jumps in, an AI agent, and answers your questions immediately. There's no need for human interaction here. It's just based all in AI. Sorry.
Yeah, IA in Spain.
Yeah.
For some reason, you turn all the things around. I don't know.
That's the Spanish way to do things. I mean, we always turn things around.
Nice. Now, but very similar use cases here. That let's say that I'm a person that has signed up for a viewing of a house. One use case here is that you can send them reminders that, hey, your viewing is coming up. And we have a customer in Finland which has gone live with our apartment booking tool that they can book a time, and then in the same morning at 8 a.m. they will get a notification that says that, hey, you remember your booking, and that comes through WhatsApp. And we can also do it with SMS and Gmail, with email, but WhatsApp is a very powerful channel for that. Nice, and very similar use cases as in the other industries.
Yeah.
So Hamad, if you could quickly tell us about how it was to build this, and was there something that surprised you, or?
Well,
tell about the bugs.
One thing for sure is that I can sleep tonight. Wow. the things that Henrik and I went through was crazy. So because it was beta, we were just trying to test things out. As we were working, Henrik will try to sell it, and he would find bugs and say, Hamad, there's something going wrong. And then I would like, oh my God, I would wake up middle of the night or start coding and fixing it. But yeah, I mean, definitely shed blood and tears, sweat, good Lord, everything. But yeah, end of the day, we learned a lot, fixed a damn good product. And I don't think, I thought that WhatsApp is just one thing, one product, but there's way so much things that you can do with it, and we just I would confidently say 10%. There's a lot more that you can do with it, and especially with AI in the topic, there's way so much. So hope you guys actually stick around and see me shed blood and tears more.
Yeah, no. The point here is that they have spent a lot of time. Now you need to use it because it's ready and tested, and hair is falling. So now the hair needs some money to recover.
Yes, I need some input. No, just kidding. But it's been a long way since we launched it internally, and we started selling it, and we saw the issues that we had, the potential that it had, and we started fixing everything. We started developing even further the first idea that we had. And now is an amazing product that we are happy, or we will be really happy if you start using it. And if not, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long, fun way from that point on here. So glad to be here.
Nice. A couple of, because it's a webinar, you need to get some free stuff. So there's a couple of freebies here. So if you have an email signature, you want another signature for yourself, go to this link. I'll put this also in this is something by Hamad like a year ago. And then we have another one very related to the topic, is that if you want that button on your website and you want the starting message, this tool is a very easy way for you to make that starting message. You can just give it your WhatsApp phone number and then like, hey, I want to do this and this and this, and it will generate you a link which you can then put on your buttons on your website. Those are very, very, very nice. Maybe one thing, if you, Hamad, could show very quickly, you don't need to do it right away, but maybe in the next couple of minutes, if you could, because sort of we have built MailChimp for the campaigns. If you could show that, just the UI, the basic, that would be fantastic. I think we have a few more minutes. Okay, so we had this use case also that we had a customer who was, if you can pull it up on your side, meanwhile, I'll show this use case. So we also had use cases where customers are using only WhatsApp. So they had live chat before, they had other tools before, but then they turned into only using WhatsApp for all the live chats, all of this stuff. And it was a good turn for them because they can simplify everything and everything is in one channel and all of the leads have contact details. And this was a car sales company. So there is also a use case there where you could throw away all the other tools and just like solidify your lead generation into maybe your website forms plus WhatsApp. Maybe Hamad, if you have like a quick thing you could show, that would be fantastic because I think that would be valuable to if you can.
Let me share my screen. Sharing screen. So here we have the WhatsApp templates. Now let me get into campaigns. So campaigns, couple campaigns. It will load. Here it's loading the campaign lists. So whatever campaigns that you've sent, you can see all the data, the stats, everything is here. But let's just show you how to create a campaign. I'll show you. Create a campaign. You can give it a little name. Say, let's say Christmas sale, for example. You select the channel. For now, we have WhatsApp. WhatsApp. You can select an audience that you would like. So we can take anything else. For example, let's select. We have a test, so just internal number. So here it will show like the top 5. It will give you like a preview of the audience that we have. And then if you don't have an audience, you can also upload a CSV with your audience list and you can just have your audience here immediately. And then next, template. Here we can select a template. So in order for you to get a template, you need to go to Meta and create a template. It's super easy, and obviously we can help you guys set it out or set it all up. So here we have your WhatsApp business numbers. So you select an account that you want to use. Here we'll select, let's select the finish number, and it'll load the templates that you have. This is a very basic preview of what you will be sending. And then this is a very advanced template that we have here. For example, you can say, so these are variables that are dynamic, that you can switch it and make it customized. So you have first name, you have order ID, first name again. This is a template that's as a sample. So example, so yeah, you can have first name and your order ID, first name, last name, blah blah blah, blah. And then you can have these dynamic and where you want to fetch that data. So you can rename, you can replace this with the name of the audience of the person you're going to send it to. So pretty cool example. If and we go for this, so let's go to the next one. Here, after you send the campaign message, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to trigger a bot?
Yeah, so one use case here is that you can send a qualifier. Hey, you participated in this campaign, and then you can link it to a flow where you can ask it follow-up questions, or you can have AI that asks the follow-up questions. That's the cool part.
Or either you can make your agents hop in when they reply to that campaign and start talking with them immediately.
Yeah. They could
very nice.
I took a lot of things for this. So let's disable the flow for now. Disable flow. I'm going to continue. So here we're going to show a little preview of like a little review where you can double check before you send your campaigns. So here we go, click. And this is very important. Let's say you have an audience of 1,000. You need to make sure that everyone in that list has given you consent to send this message. If one person has not given you consent and you click on this and you send it, and if they get irritated and they block or at least report the template, report that message, your number will get flagged. And that is not a very good thing. If your number gets flagged, then, well, your insights get bad. And then we click on send campaign. And then here we just say, are you sure you want to send the campaign? Well, if you are, you click continue, and then the campaign is sent. As easy as that. That's it. And then after
Nice.
you can see the stats there. Would you like to see the stats?
Yeah, sure. Please.
Here you go.
Quick show.
Here you can see the amount of people they send it to, and the status of the messages, replied, delivered. You can also view the chat. But yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And if something fails, it will say that it's failed.
Yeah, that's the part that we worked a lot on. Maybe making sure that everything is sent, and if it's not sent, why?
Why is it not sent? That was the biggest complaint.
And the thing is that this tool, what we have here, WhatsApp does not offer anything like this, and that is why we built this. Is that WhatsApp offers you the API, you campaign with these, and that's why the whole thing is built, that you can actually do this kind of use case.
Exactly.
You can also come back. Let's say you update your audience. You can also come back to the campaign and resend it to the people you added to the campaign, and they will get it, not the previous list.
Yeah,
so you can also resend
one campaign, add more people to the audience, and then resend it.
Yeah. So this is where you add the audience. You can come here, create an audience, and well, that's it. Super simple. You need the audience name, and you need the first name, last name, email, phone, and company. That's it. Very simple.
Nice. I had a few more things I wanted to go through. Let's go through those, and then let's take the questions. Thanks for the demo on the spot demo.
Of course, no problem.
Beautiful. So we already tapped on this, but what not to do? I think you guys said it multiple times already, and me also. That make sure that the stuff that you send to has consent. So you're sending to people who like it, and so we had some use cases where we tested with customers who are not who have not opted in, and then you will get problems. So it's so easy. It's very important that you first warm up the number, that you have, let's say, 1,000 messages that have gone through and you're happy, and then if you get 1 or 2 bad, it's fine. It's just like with an email campaign, that if you just spam, it does not work. And what to do instead? Any thoughts on these, guys?
Use the tool to its maximum potential.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Yes, but no, also be aware that people, what to do, and when using it properly, it's like being aware on the people you are going to impact and how much value you can bring them with your campaigns. And if you do that, Meta will reward you, because inside of Meta, there's this is a little bit more of a stages. It's like you will get to a stage. If Meta keeps loving you for the 4 stages, it will get up to a point where you can start unlimited messages daily.
Yeah.
Before that, it's like different tiers, and it's a maximum number of messages that you can start per day. But if you behave according to the rules that we can provide, of course, if you need them, you will get rewarded with unlimited messages to start daily and to send multiple campaigns on a day.
Nice. And then I had a bit of a topic before we have last final takeaways, and then I'll take the questions, but a little bit on the future. And this is something I'm super excited about, and the industry and everyone is as well. So making AI actually do things is the hype, which is this year's main topic, pretty much, with Sam Altman and all the other nerds talking about, and me and us. Is that how can we make AI is good enough already? All the models, DeepSeek and all this, they are all good enough. But now we need to make those models do things. And this is where this year is going to be big. Like, for example, what we want to do with Hamad, we were building the car recommendations. So we will combine AI, that it understands what you need, and then we combine it with your data to get you the cars that you like. And that's just one use case. Then we want to do order tracking. We want to do customer support requests that actually go through the APIs into your systems and get information back. And this is the kind of stuff that we really want to build this year. So if you have a challenge for us, if you have something difficult you want solved, please get in touch with me or Hamad or Enric after this through email, or any one of us in the team. We'd love to talk about your use case and see how we can solve it. Did you guys have any interesting use cases that you have been asked that we couldn't deliver yet?
Yeah, well, maybe the 100% flow automation. The moment in which a company receives a lead and automatically it's sent a message with their name, their details, their interest, and then full AI is answering those campaigns and asking the customer what does he want, what is he interested in, and then sending that information back to the CRM of the customer. That's maybe it's not delivered, but it's on the road this year. But it's something that I think it's the near future for us also in using WhatsApp and campaigns, where we can automate the full flow. And I don't know, Hamad, do you have any?
I mean, in terms of automation, I think I mentioned scheduling. It is almost there. Once it's ready, we're gonna keep getting testing and then give it to you guys. You guys can try it out. But yeah, WhatsApp campaign scheduling. You can send a campaign, just schedule it, and just sit back, relax, and let the scheduling do its job. And then people will get messages and you will get replies.
Yeah,
that's it.
Nice. And there's anything else? You had something?
No. Sorry, I was confirming Hamad's point. So it's okay.
Nice. But I think there's so much exciting stuff coming here. So I'll reiterate my point again that if you have a difficult use case that you would like a WhatsApp use case for, please challenge us. We'd love to take on your difficult thing. It might be actually easy and might be also doable straight away. So please ask us and we'll solve it for you and make you a lot of money. Main takeaways. Right, Hamad? Main takeaways here. If you don't do anything else, please put some kind of WhatsApp CTA on your website. And this is for every company. If you're a tiny business, put your personal WhatsApp number. If you are a big enterprise business or let's say mid-sized company, please use some kind of API that supports your business, like Serviceform or another alternative, where you can get those leads in, you can route them nicely, and you can keep the GDPR compliance in your hands instead of your employees' WhatsApp phone. There's also a big benefit that we offer. Try campaigns for your existing customers who have opted in. And you can also, with our tools or other tools, you can also gather, let's say, newsletter lists. Like, let's say that you have an e-commerce company. We are already gathering a lot of e-commerce email sign-up lists. But what about gathering WhatsApp sign-up lists? Those will be much more powerful than your email lists. So you can say that, hey, you come to the website, you can show a pop-up and say that if you give your phone number, next you will receive a code with 10% off. And then you get a 10% off code, and after that we can send you like a monthly, pretty much like we have all these things that you should come back and buy. And this kind of stuff is so powerful and definitely should start doing. So these are pretty much the main points, and I would really recommend you take WhatsApp into use in some form or another. And here is a nice picture also. So just from our Finnish website, we added a WhatsApp button. It's there also on desktop, but it's on the com, it's there on your mobile. But we would recommend you add a WhatsApp button on your website just for basic lead gen. And then our marketing team made a beautiful image of me. Wow. Yeah. So if you want to, like I asked before, if you have a challenge, let's challenge us, please. And if you want to know how your company should use WhatsApp, I think we are maybe top 1 in the world in telling you what you should do. So I'm very happy to just have a chat and see that how many leads you could generate, where WhatsApp automation could help you, all this kind of stuff. Nice. Yeah. And now I think we have a lot of questions, and I think you will receive a copy of this webinar and you will receive some information after this. So if you don't have a call to action or my email or any one of our emails, you can receive a way to get in touch. Let's go through some questions. I think we have a few. There's 17 in the chat. Let's say there's a lot of hello. Yes, we have a product hunt launch today, so I'll just repost it on the channel. We got some comments on Dinet's things. Yes, does this require some kind of setup? Can I?
There's one that's pretty interesting. It's about how to set up WhatsApp solution. So maybe Hamad can explain a little bit better this part.
Yes.
I mean, all you need is a WhatsApp business number and a verified Meta account, and that's basically it. You just go and create a WhatsApp account and then link it. That's it. And in the future, what we're going to do is we're going to make it a bit more easier to sign up, and then we'll get you guys more details on that though.
But there's any specific requirement to set up WhatsApp that the possible customer must know?
Well, yeah, WhatsApp business account, which is verified, and a WhatsApp business number. Well, that's basically it. That's all they need. And then they can go onto Meta, link their number into WhatsApp, the business side, and then they're good. They can come onto our social, to our dashboard, and they can link that again. They can link that into our platform, and they can use it. It's simple as that. There's not much details. It's just linking. It's pretty simple.
I also found a nice button to press to show a question. So this one was from Sagal. Hamad, what about this one?
Sorry?
Can you see the question?
I can see it.
Can you answer? Can you answer it?
Can you offer the WhatsApp link to customers on the yeah, I replied to that. So the thing is, we have a new feature where you don't really need to send a WhatsApp link to the customers. So what you can do is you can configure a bot based on the time. So if you're working 9 to 5, you configure a bot based on that time, and if you're off, you can configure a bot where you say, hey, we are off at this time, you can contact us on this. So you can also do that. So you don't really need to send a link. Again, here what you're going to do is, if you're sending a link, it's still manual work. So instead of doing manual work, you can just configure a bot based on the time that you want the bot to speak. That's it.
Yeah. One use case is that car sales business. So during the day, you have live chat agents who answer everything.
Yeah.
During the night, you have a bot that gathers information of the customer so that the agents in the morning can again call with that information already there. So the answer is yes, we can time a bot by a certain time of the day, or did we do weekdays as well? Do we do like only weekends kind of stuff, or is it just week time of the day?
Any day, any time. That's what we did.
Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, Friday, if you want to work on like 9 o'clock to 9:10, you still can. We do even days and minutes. It's that crazy.
That crazy. Okay, let's take one more question. And if you have any other questions, please shoot them in the channel. There was one more question around pricing, which is a good question. And also, how many campaigns can one do in the beginning? Do you remember those? How many you can send? I think it's 1,000 per day.
In the first tier, you can send like audiences to 1,000 people, which this runs. If this runs smoothly during the first week, then you get uploaded to tier 2, which is 10,000 people, and this process keeps repeating following the tiers, as I said previously. And after the first month, if you have no reports, no incidents, no blockings, you will get the last tier of Meta that provides you an unlimited access to sending campaigns. And then the prices changes according to the countries. That's something that it's public. But here in Spain, the cost per message is like 5 cents. 5 euros, 5 cents of euro, or 5 euro cents.
In Finland, it's about 3.5 cents or something like that. So similar. And in Sri Lanka, I think it's much less. It depends on the region and WhatsApp's pricing.
Yeah.
And maybe one thing on that is that if you are not sending templates, but you are receiving messages and answering them as a customer support, that is nowadays free. So so there used to be a limit of 1,000, and then you need to pay, but that limit was taken away because WhatsApp wants to support these kind of AI solutions. So that is nowadays completely free. Of course, we will charge you something for using our tool, but WhatsApp side is free from the answering side, which is very nice.
Any more questions?
I think we got all the questions. Let me check the chat channel as well. All right, I think we got everything. Any other points from Enric or Hamad?
No, feel free to contact us if you want to see how we can help you, how we can provide a solution for your challenge. And as Jarko said, challenge us, please, which is fun. Even though we lose hair, but it's fun.
Yeah, no, we are enjoyable to work with, and we are fast. And we enjoy the challenges. So we got one more question. Let's see. Excellent stuff, guys. Best question ever. Let me highlight that and end with that.
Question more.
That's a nice one.
I like that one.
More questions like this, please.
Please.
No, this was nice. Thank you, everyone. You will receive the copy of the webinar. If you want to share it with someone, please do, and go vote us on Product Hunt. And if this was a YouTube video, I would say don't remember to always remember to like and subscribe. But I don't think
subscribe, please.
like subscribe for future webinars.
Exactly. But we will send you a message, and if you want to get in touch, get in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone.